Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Fire Emblem Black Fang. Today I will be playing Chapter 19, Putrefaction. Chapter 19, Putrefaction. Come on, Alan, give it a rest. There's no point in dragging this out. You'll just starve. This is pointless. He's not going to talk. We should just kill him and move on to the others. Alan, my man, I'm just asking who led you on with such scurrilous rumors. Was it an Etrurian or a Black Fang? I wasn't born yesterday, William. Telling you anything will just lead to you hurting them. Actually, you know what? It was Merrick. We've all seen how naturally he lends to treachery. Ha 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 ha! Merrick, you sneaky boy, did you betray me? No. I can barely get Merrick to make small talk. No chance he spilled the tea. So some busybody told you to come here to Arcadia. It's rude to rifle through somebody's stuff without asking permission. My White Fang are already onto you and your Phantom Army. And you know damn well why. Your White Fang are probably already dead. From what I hear, they've been chasing the Black Fang like a bunch of bitches in heat. Of course you'd know about that. After all, it was your morphs that set up the conflict. You seem to enjoy arming people to the teeth and setting them against each other. Armed to the teeth like fangs? Get a load of this guy making puns before dying horribly. Yes, Ellen, let's cut the bullshit. I set you and Chadwick on a collision course. It worked so well the first time. That's why you're really here, yeah? So you admit it? Yes, I introduced my quintessence morphing gift to Nurgle. His wife had died in the scouring and my magic opened doors for him. I've never seen a man so brimming with new hope. I couldn't have predicted that his frail human body would lose itself under the weight of so many spirits. Athos tried to warn him, but this spiraled into a chain of events pitting him and Athos on a warpath. And Chadwick is your new Nurgle? You never forget your first, but yeah, I guess that about works. Nurgle did well with harvesting what was already in play, but, well, he didn't quite figure out how to build a sustainable supply. Sustainable? What are you? The wind just shifted. Someone is here. Who is it that creeps in the shadows? Reveal yourself. Oh, Chadwick, you showed up at the perfect time. Boy, am I glad to see you. The White Fang are out to get me. I believe they mean to weaken your regiment by cutting down your allies. We've been to your manor, William. Yes, so you've seen that I was hurriedly chased out to, here. You've seen the documents. Yeah. Well, shit. Alright, fine. No big. Yeah, I've dabbled with bandits. It's just enterprise, you know. You're a mercenary. You know how it is. Your bandits preyed on innocent civilians, William. This one's contrary to fundamental principles of the Black Fang. I understand. But come on, let's not focus on the negative. Think about all the good I've done. How much good I can still do. What good can you do? You've been alive for centuries. What good have you done so far? What do you... Nime. William, been a while. Can't help but feel like I'm being publicly stripped naked here. Humans going through my stuff, old flings sharing the deets on me. How much have you shared about just the important things, like you being a divine dragon? They didn't ask about freckles on your genitals. Alright, like I said, you've got me with my pants down. But you know, I could still teach you a bit about morphs. You could have the most heavily augmented mercenary force in the Libe. Surely making you more powerful would counterbalance some of the mischief caused in my name. I'll even cut ties with all them troublemakers. What do you say, bygones? We won't need a phantom army when the full force of the Kingdom of Burn crashes down on you for what you've done to its citizens. Oh, my Chadwick, what influential friends you have made. But Zephy boy, have you run this revenge plot past your father? I imagine he'd find it doesn't quite agree with him. Villain, your toxin has run its course. Villain? Come on, Zephy, that's a bit reductive. I've supported Byrne for centuries. Sometimes maintaining political power requires an expenditure of human capital. I can't imagine any way that slaughtering a village of unarmed people makes any of us benefit politically. He's using their spiritual energy as fuel to keep himself alive endlessly. Chadwick, no one understands me like you do. There's more to it than that, though. The peace that Alib has maintained since the Scouring has been my personal enduring juggling act. Humans hit a dry season, bunch of bugs, whatever, I step in with my science. I save an entire generation from famine and violence. Centuries of research and knowledge and political practice. Why hasn't our society made major strides since the Scouring? Chadwick, how about we talk about this in private? No. Chadwick, really, let's just talk and I'll... No, say it in front of the prince. People don't. It's... A garden unmanaged becomes a bramble. Or like, a tree branching too low will never reach the sky. I prune the branches that thorn the gardener. I'm mixing metaphors here. I give you people peace. I give you purpose. An aimless life spent on sustaining the gardener is a small price to pay. You're impeding human progress so it can't slip from your grasp? No, You're not listening, Zephy. Entire generations only exist because I supported them directly. Only so that you could farm them. His kingdom only exists because I... You know what? I'm done talking. Let's all take a step back. Why don't you two take some time to cool off? You're getting a bit worked up. We can revisit this when you're calm. What did he mean by that, Zephiel? What did he mean by that, Chadwick? He means that if not for him stirring up skirmishes between humans and dragons, there may not have been a Scouring. And if the Scouring never happened, mankind's hero Hartmut would have never founded Byrne. My entire royal family. Do we only rule for being more ruthless and eager to fall into William's plot? Zephiel, we can't make assumptions. We don't know... Murdoch, my weapons! Yes, your majesty. Well, shall we? This conflict was inevitable. Alright, those are some pretty dramatic reveals. So, all this time, William has been treating humans sort of more or less like livestock or pets, or as he also metaphored as gardening, and he deliberately would stage conflicts or political maneuvers so that humans could never advance and become smart enough or whatever to overtake him or to realize what was going on. But in the meantime, he was still keeping them alive and an overall healthy population so that he could continue to gain quintessence and exist forever in immortality. I'm sure everyone followed that, so I don't know why I really explained that. But anyway, I'll be back shortly after I've done my preparations. Alright, let's begin. What's wrong? Is it doing that misfire thing again? Where he shows up later in the wrong place? No, it's more like... If I tried to summon, it wouldn't be the same leaf. Is it possible that that little shit's still alive? Where the hell did he wander off to? I don't know. I guess we'll have to make do without him. That's balls. Damn slacker. Alright, so we can see our objective is to save save Alan or stop William, and we have only 4 turns to get there. So here's William. I think his description is the same as before. We have Golgoroth here, a morph reconstituted through William's magic. He comes with a Luna and these stats. You have a couple chests scattered throughout and a couple magic seals. So we only have 4 turns to either stop William or save Alan, so we should try to beeline to making it there. What's coming up? Here we're creating a sword reaver, so we should not have a sword equipped. Let's turn animations to solo. Yeah, I think that's good. So you'll notice you can't actually pass over these tiles, they're wall tiles. So to get this chest we'll need to use a warp. And you'll also notice so Jacoby can move, but he can't really get out of that area. Okay, nice crit. Oh, and we have more dudes to make it harder to get there in time. Alright. We also can't use the warp staff to jump right over to where Alan is. Because of the magic seal standing there. Who was it? The Black Fang is here. Shall I erase them from play? No, it's fine. I can still get Chadwick to come around. The 8 are dead, and my morphs are monitoring the weapons. Chadwick doesn't have any. They cannot harm me. Oh, and you, well, I'll be fine. In any case, the secret is out. Kill Alan and let's be rid of this place. I want to reseal the weapons so they are not tempted to wield them. I can't. Oh right, magic seal can't warp out. Which one are you again? Ah, right. Curleon's dumbass brother. I'd sure enjoy throwing you in his pretentious, muckraking face. Boy, the cold did not preserve you as much as I'd have liked. You know what? If you could... Yeah, sorry. Could you just, like, maybe turn... Yeah, kind of turn and face that way. No, not that far, and maybe a step back. Not quite. How about... Yeah, just step over, like, right over there. Yes, much better. I accidentally skipped that, sorry. My apologies. You have Sword Reaver. That's not a kill. This could be. Or I could miss. Yeah, so far it looks like we're not going to be able to make it in the turn count. Yeah, they're not in reach to dance for either. So maybe I shouldn't have brought so many magic users. We only needed one with the warp staff to get the chest. Because a lot of them can't do anything until we kill the magic seals off. I didn't realize this one had a blue gem on him. Chadwick we obviously had to bring because he's our lord. I'll try not to accidentally skip text again. More misses. I need to be careful of this thief. They might steal something I want, either from a chest or just from us. Do you think yourself any stronger than you were back then, Merrick? Quiet. Striking an unarmed man. You remind me of that man. Less talking. I'm sorry, Merrick. I thought it would help you to have company. But life among mercenaries has ruined you. So this is pointing out that we actually saw Merrick in that something X, the Gaiden chapter, where the corrupt sheriff was trying to hang him. So this is confirming that now, I believe. Don't you dare pity me. I am death. I am stronger than you. I am in control. So yeah, things are not looking good, folks, for making it there in 4 turns, especially because we keep missing. Well, 33 hits, so it's low. And he's just dead. The thief may steal the vulnerary now, though. Was that in range of? Yes. And everyone else can't really help. They might as well just stay out of range. Yeah, I suspected that would happen. Yeah, so this is the last turn I have to either stop William or rescue Alan. So obviously there's no way I'm gonna make it on this attempt. The best I can, as far as I can, neither of these even kill. Because if I could have killed the thief, I could have at least moved Elton as far as possible, but that wouldn't have made a difference anyway. Well, I can kill the thief this way, but as I said, it won't matter, so I'll just play this out. What do you have? Brave Lance? Alright, I'm sorry. I tried, but this just isn't working for me. I can't keep you in my line of sight. It's discomforting. Let's get something with a little more stage presence. Ah, stronger, faster, better. Now let's see what's taking Marek so long. Can't warp out, but I can warp in. What's the holdup, Marek? We should be on our way. Alan is sturdier than you'd expect looking at him. But the deed is done. Marek, you will always be the little boy who... crit with 0 crit chance. Nice. Jeez, it took you long enough. Let's get out of here. Chadwick's new puppy can blow off steam cleaning out the morphs. We'll try again once they've realized how utterly pointless it is to fight me. Dr. Doom and Gloom, you with me in there? Yeah. Shit, we're too late. I'm not sure we could have made it to him any faster. It's tragic, but we can't beat ourselves up about it. We're going to stay cornered if we stay here. The question is if we fall back or break forward. Would losing his morph set Gloucester back at all? Not significantly, he'll just harness more contestants and replace them. If it's even a minor inconvenience to him, I say we cut down as many as we can on our way out. Then let's push forward. Chadwick, my white fangs. I'm afraid this is the extent of the foundation I've laid. It all falls to you now. I know you can finish it. So, even in the website for this game that shows some like hints and tips and stuff, it says that it's not possible to actually make it to Alan within the 4 turns. It's just there to make the player feel pressure to get there. So I was aware of this obviously from reading that on the website and playing this before, but I felt like to have a more authentic playthrough, I would go ahead and behave as though things were necessary to be done quickly. So I think the objective will stay the same forever, and it'll just say last turn forever. We now have Chadwick, William's dark duplicate of Chadwick. There's still an item drop here, but now it's Nosferatu instead of Luna. And this person... Oh, maybe they can't reach Jacoby at all. But I think I might be concerned with stopping the people behind me first, and then also taking out this magic seal so I can start healing units with magic. You have Delphi's shield, right? How do you fare against these people? Okay, I can just straight up kill you. Yeah, I think that's okay. So I switched to Elton instead of Bara because he seems to have at least better bases. I don't know who has the better growth, so maybe this isn't the greatest decision, but I'll move my squishy magic units that can't really attack into this corner here, at least for now. I'm not certain it's safe for Zephiel to be fighting all of these enemies on his own. I'll just have him stand beside these units for now. Then he will only take damage on enemy phase rather than on enemy phase and player phase, and he still has his healing item on him, so I have only the 3 melee units to fight until I can kill the first magic seal. So if you, again, if you were thinking that you could perhaps get to Alan by warping, you can't actually warp to Alan because the magic seal is in the way. So there's a magic seal to the north and a magic seal to the south. So even if you kill the magic seal to the south and you had enough magic to warp, then like you need to travel far enough to reach that magic seal. And even then, I don't know if it's possible for anyone to have a strength stat or a magic stat rather high enough to warp all the way from the south to the north. So it's guaranteed that you can't, and you also can't walk there fast enough. You don't have enough boots even on your most high movement unit to make it in time, especially with the enemies that'll block your way. I guess if you hack the game, you hack your save file or something, then maybe you could do whatever you wanted to get there in time, but on an ordinarily unhacked playthrough it should be impossible. Nice miss, I feel. In case you haven't noticed already, you probably noticed from the level up, you just saw that Zephiel has some over 100% growth. I don't know why I'm stumbling over words so badly. I guess Chadwick could have maybe gotten the contents of that chest first. This is actually a pretty difficult chapter given that you can't heal with any of your magic units. At least until you kill one of the magic seals. Delphia's made some short work of those enemies. When I was recording the bonus content for the last chapter, oh, Jacoby is in range of this archer. When I was recording the bonus content for the last chapter, I actually got a Miguel crit, which I don't think we've seen in anything I managed to record. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording when the crit occurred. So the other thief may steal Zephiel's elixir now, unfortunately, unless I can get him to get there faster. The rune sword doesn't kill. How does she fare against these enemies? Not terribly well. Low chance of hitting, but I'd rather play it safe. So I'll equip the javelin and use this elixir. Okay, good, we hit. I think Chadwick might as well... Yeah, I think Chadwick might as well find out what's in this chest. Hero crest. Okay, I can send that to Jacoby. Don't want to leave Amia where she can get poisoned again. Or maybe I shouldn't have moved Chadwick back because this assassin is coming. I would have screwed myself. I suppose I can always try rescuing him. Because I could rescue him with Hannah and then ferry him away. There are a lot of enemies coming. So many reinforcements as well. The Pegasus Knight got in the way. I suppose this unit wouldn't have been dead yet either, but it's really annoying. Maybe should have kept my javelin equipped there. It's too late now. Not great hit chance on either of those. Zephiel, I wish you were faster. I don't want Hannah to be doubled, so... I think I have no choice but to try to kill... try to kill this morph here. I wouldn't mind a crit Zephiel. I know it's a 6% chance, but still. Okay, no crit. Because with his Brave Axe, he might do a lot of damage to my magic units. In fact, I could see Hannah dying. But if I fail this, I won't feel too bad because, like I said, I was trying to play this as though I didn't know any better. If I fail, I'll be able to play with a... Oh, he just dies from the poison. If I do fail, I can always replay the chapter and play it with a more suitable strategy for someone who knows how the chapter works. But I could definitely see Hannah dying. Well, now that it's just the archer, I think she will live. Because the, I can't remember the name of that unit. But the morph that died from the poison can't attack as well. Let me just check the unit type real quick. It is a apostle. Yeah, the apostle was dead, so Hannah was safe. That's enough to kill. That is not, so we'll do this. 1 magic seal out of 3 down. Okay. Everything should become a lot easier now, so Hannah can heal Chadwick. Amia can heal Hannah. This thief can't steal another item now. So your S and stabs, your B and stabs, so I prefer to have you heal Zephiel. Elton is only in range of the one enemy, so he should be fine. Delphia is a little concerning, but she has one more elixir use. Oh! I didn't expect the assassin to steal. I do regret losing the elixir. I might also regret the units that I brought. I might, if I fail, I might restart with stronger units. Or like I said, just play the chapter differently. You are S rank, so you might as well use the sword. Zephiel's getting great level ups and all, of course, but his speed is still not where I would like it to be. A rank still in dark magic, so I'd like to get him to S rank. Have that much strength. This doubling is concerning. So let's remove him. Okay. I'm surprised Hannah can't one-round a leaf, because I believe her magic is effective against them. That is quite scary. I did not realize there were any killing items equipped by any of these enemies. Maybe I should take a quick look at their inventories. Maybe it's only this one because he's a promoted Wyvern Lord. So, Killing Edge. Another Killing Edge on the other Wyvern Lord. Killing Edge on the Nomad Trooper. There's a bunch of elixirs that I could steal if I brought a thief. And this is, okay, so both Wyvern Lords and the Nomad Trooper have killer items. Got it. I'm not sure what I want. Zephiel to get the most weapon experience with right now. Can't remember all the weapons that come later in the game. Just to check, yes, Henna does have magic effectiveness against the Leafs. Where is our Wyvern Lord? Way back there, okay. You have an Elfire. I think Zephiel can survive. They're using axes, so I want a sword equipped. Actually, I'll equip the rune sword. Or will I? Rune sword weighs 11. Equip the silver sword then. Oh, and there's no chest on this side, okay. Oops. Wyvern Lord is closer now, still not in range. The Atros pin is on who? On Amia, okay. I think we'll just let Zephiel stand here, take some damage. Yeah, Amia has the Etros pin. Go to Zephiel for now. And just be safe, I'll heal him. And then wait. No, Miguel is here. Still no sign of him. Is that Chadwick? Or is that just like that Jonas Phantom? Maybe not at the slow charge I'm sort of going at right now. Okay, it worked out properly. I did miss though, but Zephiel took the Killing Edge attack. Yeah, Miguel may just kill the boss now, or he could always get crit by the boss as well. I don't think it will end the chapter, I hope not, because then I can't get anything from the other two chests. Okay, well, Elton can't make it, so I can finish This Wyvern Lord off with Amia, so there's no risk of taking more damage. Let's see if Delphia can charge on ahead at all. Unnecessary crit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's bad, she's weaponless now. And I don't know if I can even reach him because of these walls. Yeah, every tile around him is a wall. Shouldn't have been mashing buttons so quickly. Well, actually, maybe we can get... No, these are floor tiles, okay. These are wall tiles. So we could warp her and then let her get a weapon, but I suspect Miguel's gonna kill the Morph Chadwick now. As long as this doesn't crit, Miguel's just gonna kill him. Yeah. I'm sorry, Vic. The morphs are crumbling. Did we take out a pylon or did William just pull the plug? Honestly, it's hard to say. The important thing is that they've seized for now. Let's not waste any time returning to the surface. I see, so maybe I need to replay the chapter to get the contents of the other chests. For now, I'll just go through the closing dialogue and then see if I want to do that or not. So you ran into the chasm and got surrounded. What's more, you've completely failed to rescue Alan. It must have been a fluke that you ever defeated us. Miguel, there's nothing that could have been done. You all came to us too late. Had you not been antagonizing us... Actually, that should have been Ma. This isn't going to help in any way. Let's bicker topside where it's a little safer. Okay, so the chapter ends when you kill the Chadwick morph, I see. So there still is an artificial deadline where you need to do everything you want to do in the chapter before Miguel comes in and just wrecks the boss. Ah, heyo! Over here, boys. There's a lovely oasis over here. We're just stocking up on our way out. Want to pull up a seat? Help you cool off a little bit? You must be out of your gods be damned mind. You murdered my friend! Oh, are we still on that? Come on, guys. Ellen knew what he'd gotten himself into. It's not like I was excited to have him trudge out details about my life. There's no point talking. Let's go. And you, Merrick. Ellen pulled you from obscurity, pulled you from the trash. Is this how you repay him? I don't owe you an explanation. Merrick, mind grabbing the gear? I'll see off our buddies. Where do you think you're going? Oh, come on, Chadwick. I'm insulted that you thought a generic tome would be enough to slay a god among dragons. It was worth a shot. I don't want to kill you, Chadwick. Really, I don't. I'm a good guy. I want us to work together. You just need to kill a bunch of people for me so I can advance spiritually and politically. I won't abet a noble who treats peasants like livestock bound for slaughter. And obviously this is in tune with everything Chadwick's felt up to this point, because there's been a lot of commentary throughout the entire hack about nobles being corrupt and so on. I don't know the extent of your influence on Alib since the Scouring, but you can bet I'll find a way to end it. Ah, I bet I know what you're thinking. Now this is the part where we scurry around the continent gathering legendary weapons. Put that right out of your mind. I'm on my way to reinforce magic seals on the shrines containing them. As long as I'm alive, you won't be able to obtain the legendary weapons, and since the entire reason you want to wield them is to kill me, it's a hopeless endeavor. We don't need to gather all the weapons. Just one or two before you make all the rounds will suffice. Oh, interesting. A race then? Alright, good luck, have fun. So now we know what our mission will be for the next chapters. We'll need to quickly strategize our targets. Strategize? You go ahead and do that. I'm going for Merrick. He's the one that cut Alan down, yes? That's right. I won't stop you. Go off on your own. Run interference all you want. If you die on your own, that's on you. It's highly likely they've already tended to the weapon shrine here in Nevada. How do you plan to follow? I'm not sure. William has great reserves of magical energy, but no one can infinitely warp around the world. He'll also have his distance by bringing Merrick along. Look for spell circles dotting the terrain. Thanks. Jonas, you mentioned that the shrine in Nevada has probably already been sealed. Without a doubt. We'll need to pick another. The problem is, it's not known where they all are. I know where one is. The Shrine of Seals. It's an important landmark for Byrne royalty, where our sacred relics are kept. That's a good start. William won't be able to move as carelessly in Byrne either, giving us a chance. It's too far. That's exactly why it works for us. William won't be able to simply drop by on his way to another. No, we should go for Armads. The lightning axe from the Isles. Fuck that thing. I don't understand. Why Armads? Well, for one thing, it's closer. William will either have to head straight for it and circle the perimeter of the continent, or head east and go Widdershins. It's a 50-50, but if we guess wrong, it'll telegraph his path. We'll be able to reverse straight to Byrne from there and still do the shrine after. It's a straight shot for us where he'd be in coming down the mountains. And a parcel from the prince will certainly arrive first. Byrne soldiers can stall him from there. I guess that makes sense. No, it doesn't. The Isles are his lands. Surely he locked it up before pursuing Alan in Nevada. And there's a risk my father will stand down the guards. Unlikely, but possible. Zephiel raises a valid point, Jonas. Let's go to the Isles. This is the wrong call, I'm sure of it. Jonas, are you sure about this? Chadwick, please. Trust me on this. Fine, we'll go with Jonas's plan. I apologize, Your Majesty, but I've trusted Jonas for all my life, and he's never let me down. I'll overlook this impertinence. After all, it's crucial to trust your officers, I suppose. I sure hope he's not the type to hold grudges. We'll be fine, though. I know you've probably worked it all out in your head, right? Interesting. You saw that Zephiel turned green unit at the end of that. So the bit of dialogue I missed is, yes, much better. Now just face that wall for a bit. Here is the contents of the north chest. A Ryan Flesh. This is a S-rank strike consecutively bow. Send it to Jacoby. I got here by warping here with Hannah, I suppose. Now I can't get Chadwick back. So I just discovered something. I was able to get a lucky crit on the Wyvern Rider, I believe, with Delphia, and then kill off the magic seal. Now that I've done that, I'm in a position where I can warp Elton here. Maybe I'll make a save state, because then maybe I'll try with Zephiel if this doesn't work. But now I'm just curious to see. Oh, I can't quite. If I dance for Elton. So things still may not work anyway, because what does it mean to save Alan? Like, to talk to him? So if HHS didn't give an option to talk to Alan or whatever, then there's no condition by which we can save Alan anyway. But it is interesting to note, if you get lucky crits and you have someone with high enough movement, you can open this area for someone with high enough magic to be able to warp someone over to where Merrick is. And now we'll see where things go from there. Merrick may simply not move, he might program not to. The general, however, I expect will attack me, but he might also be programmed to just stand there and be a wall. Okay, I would like this thief to not steal my hero crest. I'd like to sell it. So now he's gone, he can't steal, grab that chest or steal any elixirs or anything from us. That's a surprisingly bad level up from Zephyr there. So let me see what I can do. I can screw up apparently. Let me try again, because I suppose I can't walk around and speak to Alan, but I am curious to know. Well, I'm unlikely to kill Merrick anyway. It's true he doesn't have an Atros pin on him, and maybe that's part of the point of this general. He has an Atros pin on him, so you can't crit your way past this general with his high defense and res to make it on time. But with the warp strat that I found, I do... Maybe if you also got a lucky crit on Merrick, you could maybe kill him. Like, he has 20 luck, but 8 defense isn't, like, crazy. Like, if you had some super over-leveled Luke or something, maybe you could crit and kill... Excuse me, and kill Merrick. But again, like, there's no... if you can't actually speak to Alan, if that hasn't been programmed into this, then you can't quote-unquote save Alan anyway. And maybe you'd also crash the game if Merrick is dead and can't warp around the map and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna... Well, I don't know if I want to put in enough effort to try harder to defeat Merrick, because like I said, then it's just luck based whether you get a crit and whether crit... Well, Elton might not be able to kill him even with a crit anyway. But yeah. So this is a different attempt, but because I kept making mistakes, but this time I killed this magic seal and this magic seal, and it turns out you don't actually need to get crits. You don't need lucky crits to kill this one. Delphia is strong enough with a silver lance that she can kill the wyvern and the magic seal directly. Before I was needing to attack the wyvern with the javelin, and then I'd have a lucky chance. But if I dance for Delphia on the very first turn, then she has enough move that she can stand directly beside the wyvern fighter, and then have a guaranteed 1-round kill because she'll have 100% hit chance on them. So you can kill that one. You can warp Elton up to the north and then kill the one that's on this tile. And then that leaves only this one ruining your day. So, and like I said, if you had like a high level Luke and then you crit Merrick, you could quote unquote save Alan, but I don't think that would really truly count again, because there's no... I doubt that there's a talk option for Alan. to quote-unquote save him. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab this hero crest again and grab the Rhine Flesh, and then there's something else I want to try to show off as well, if I can. So it took multiple attempts to get this to work. So Miguel spawned. I was trying to send someone to be where Miguel is who could rescue him. So I warped Chadwick here with Hannah. I think it took me like 8 attempts to get it to work because either Miguel would crit the boss, which would end the chapter, or Chadwick if I had him stand within the boss's range, hoping that maybe I could influence RNG that way. Because I thought maybe if I stand directly beside the boss, then Miguel won't be able to use his short bow, or if I stand here, then Miguel can't use a silver bow, he has to use a short bow. Anyway, so I was trying if I could get the boss to not die and Chadwick to not die, then finally I could rescue Miguel. And then so I tried, and sometimes I'd get crit by Luna's, or most of the time the boss got crit by Miguel. But finally, Miguel attacked the boss, and then he got crit by the Chadwick morph. So yeah, I think I already said I killed both of the magic seals other than this one. There's this third one that's left. And I've opened one of the chests. So I'll need another warp to get the Rhine Flesh. And then there's still another thing I want to show off. Units were spawning a ton, so I started to feel like the units were just going to spawn permanently, but as you can see, they've stopped. Finishing off the rest of these guys won't be super interesting. I actually can't kill these two because I don't have any 3-range units with me. So I'll kill this magic seal and then kill the boss and show the last little bits of content. Okay, I'm gonna grab the bow again now. And what I said earlier about not being able to kill these enemies, I forgot I had flying units, so I've killed them both now. Now there's only 2 more things, killing the boss, and then I believe one of the tiles here I can use a member card on. Okay, so it's this tile here that has the secret. All it has are promotion items though, and I don't think there's anyone I want to promote. So I think I'll revert my save state. I don't need to waste the last use on this warp staff. But I just want it for the completion's sake to show that it's here. Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, Vic. And Miguel shouldn't be dead because he does still appear in the cutscene. I don't know if we can ever gain him on our team, but regardless, we defeated the boss and we got this Luna Tome. Alright, that's the end of chapter 19, and the next chapter is 19X, Stillness. I'll see you in the next video.